What's up, guys? This is 3X with you once again, and right now I'm playing Saints Row the Third. Yes, I still do play Saints Row the Third. I'm putting this video up to talk about the recent news or rumors, if you will, that took place over the course of the last week regarding the follow-up to Saints Row the Third. Earlier in the week, Chris Stockman, who is a former developer of the Saints Row series, he actually worked on Saints Row 1, posted a tweet stating that Saints Row 4 might be ready to release in August of this year for the current generation of consoles. This information broke first online on IGN and all of the other video game media outlets, and after that tweet, the actual people who are working on Saints Row, the third developers, posted counter tweets stating that, you know, this tweet was in bad taste considering the fact that Stockman is not working on the game anymore, and you shouldn't talk about anything that you don't have anything to do with. But that's, of course, another story altogether right there. The bottom line here, though, is that, rumor or not, Saints Row 4 had actually been started in development a while ago. I don't know if you can recall, but when THQ was around before their financial troubles, they had made an announcement that Saints Row 4 had already begun development even before Saints Row the Third was released. So it's not as if Volition is starting from scratch, or starting from the ground up, I should say, as far as the development of the next Saints Row game. And as a matter of fact, as most of you probably already know also, the Enter the Dominatrix DLC pack that was supposed to release for Saints Row the Third was even pushed back to become a part of the Saints Row 4 Total Package game. Well, it's not called Saints Row 4 Total Package, but you get what I'm saying. It's going to be right in the game, unlockable, not DLC. So, that opens up a whole lot of new talk and new rumors surrounding the game. But there's some other stuff that I actually want to put into perspective here for you, because it's stuff that I had also read about regarding this whole issue. Koch Media, which is the company that won the bid for the Saints Row and Metro franchises from THQ, made a statement, their president did, stating that they did not want to become the next THQ, meaning that they're not going to be a company that's going to rush out games just for the sake of making profits. Because obviously this is not a very large company that we're talking about here. The gaming publishing, the game publishing subsidiary of Koch Media is called Deep Silver. And obviously they're not in Activision, they're not an Electronic Arts. So they can't just dole out game after game after game and get maximum profit just on the fact that it's a game under those specific banners. So they made an announcement stating that what they were going to be doing, pretty much, is taking their time with everything that they have. That being the Saints Row franchise, and also Metro Last Light, which was supposed to have been released later on this year under THQ before THQ went bankrupt. Which is good strategy if you ask me. And even though, if that is the case, it would dispel the whole rumor of a possible August release for Saints Row 4, it still puts me personally in good spirits regarding where it is that they're planning on going with Saints Row 4. On the fact that Saints Row the Third here as good as it was, could have been so much better if it was not rushed out for a holiday 2011 release like it was. Like, there's so much content on the game that obviously was pulled out or cut out so that they could get the game out around Christmas time to sell as many copies as possible, that it's ridiculous. I mean, the debate obviously has been standing long as far as Saints Row the Third has been released, about the comparisons between this and Saints Row 2 as far as interiors and as far as the overall mission, campaign experience, and things of that nature. If Volition and Deep Silver are taking their time with the game, then I don't think that's going to be a problem anymore. You know, there'll actually be exclusive mission content that isn't just rehashes of activities. You know, more interior experiences, interactions, things of that nature. And that's all well and good for me. I guess the only other concern that a lot of the Saints Row community has is the context of the content, so to speak, because there are quite a few people who are obviously not too happy with the direction that the Saints Row franchise went between Saints Row 2 to Saints Row 3, where it's become a little less gritty, less street, and more tongue-in-cheek kind of parody humor, Adult Swim styled action and interaction. That much is probably not going to change, because the one thing that Volition did say was that you could expect to see even more of what it is that you saw on Saints Row 3 in Saints Row 4. So, for all of you people out there who are thinking that they're going to go back to how it was in Saints Row 2, you're probably going to be a little disappointed. But the saving grace is that you're probably going to wind up seeing a lot more content on Saints Row 4 than you did Saints Row 3. So that should be a nice little consolation there. I mean, the real question right now is where the game's going to take place. You know, are we going to be back in Stillwater, or is it going to be in Steelport here, just with more stuff going on, or possibly both? Because remember, both cities are separated by one bridge, the Hughes Bridge that was blown up early in the game by the luchadors. You'd have to figure that that's probably been repaired by the time Saints Row 4 releases, so maybe we'll get two cities for the price of one, which wouldn't be too shabby considering the fact that the overall size of San Andreas in the upcoming GTA 5 is going to be absolutely insane. But if that's the case, then obviously means that Volition and Deep Silver are going to need a little more development time to get everything together. But that's really exciting for me as well, just thinking about the possibility of a graphically updated version of Stillwater and all of its interiors, you know, just being able to retread that familiar territory with the new graphics engine that they have here with Saints Row the Third, and then coming back to Stillport and going back into some of the areas that you can't get into that you were supposed to get into, like the technically legal and cyberlesque and the cathedral and places like that were planned to have interior areas that were omitted because of THQ's money-grubbing snatch and grab tactics. But yeah, that's just my opinion on this whole situation here regarding Saints Row 4. And as far as Saints Row the Third content goes on this channel, I am going to still be doing some more playthroughs of this. Just random stuff, pretty much like everything else that I've been doing. I may be doing a walkthrough or a mission playthrough just because that's something that I've wanted to do with Saints Row exclusively. So we'll just see how that goes. But in the meantime, I'm really interested in seeing or hearing what it is that you guys think about Saints Row 4, and will you get it? Did you like Saints Row the Third? What about it did you not like? What you'd like to see changed? And any other questions and concerns that you have about the game, and also anything that you might want to see on this channel. You know, it's still in its early stages. This is, of course, only my second video that I'm posting on this channel. Just got escaped a brute right there. That was good timing. But yeah, just leave anything you have in the comments below, and please be sure to like this video and subscribe if you're new, and expect even more Saints Row content in the future. Until then, this is 3X, and I am out.